Majority Whip John Barrasso of Wyoming met with Netanyahu today, and he joins me now. Senator, great to have you with us this afternoon. Thank you for being here. You know, one of the big questions with this plan, as people start to dig into how it might work, is where the Palestinians can live while Gaza is being rebuilt. And here is President Trump on this on Wednesday, yesterday. Watch.
I have a feeling that despite them saying no, I have a feeling that the king in Jordan and that the general president, but that the general in Egypt will open their hearts and will give us the kind of land that we need to get this done, and people can live in harmony and in peace.
So did you talk to Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, about this really important issue in all of this?
Well, we talked about a number of things, Martha. Number one being that the people of the United States stand with the people of Israel. And with President Trump in office now and his maximum pressure campaign, it's making a big difference. What we're seeing are the release of hostages, including American citizens. We want to get the rest of them out. We still need to move toward the destruction of Hamas and to make sure that Iran stops its funding of Hamas. The big fear, of course, and the major enemy threat there is Iran, who continues to proceed to work toward a nuclear bomb. We know that the world would be much less safe or stable or secure if Iran had a nuclear bomb. We need to prevent that from happening. So it was a long hour-and-a-half discussion of all of these things, and steps forward are clearly a part of it.
Yep. But in terms of, you know, the practicality of it, and the Wall Street Journal wrote a piece on this today. They said that the idea, however preposterous, as they put it, has the virtue of forcing the world to confront its hypocrisy over the fate of the Palestinian people. And that made me think of Queen Rania of Jordan, who was outraged at the bombing of Gaza. She, her family, she comes from Palestinian roots. And yet, I'm wondering if she and King Abdullah will say, look, we have to open our doors to these Palestinian people. They have never said that before. I think we have a soundbite right here. Let's watch.
When October 7th happened, the world rightfully condemned it and took strong action and strong positions. We are outraged that the same is not happening when Palestinians are getting killed. And so there is the sense of the selective application of humanitarian law and a sense of unfairness, a sense of our lives don't matter as much.
He's talking about the Palestinian people, that their lives don't matter. And now President Trump wants to rebuild Gaza. So again, Senator, you know, your thoughts and what you're hearing about where the Palestinians could go, because there is nowhere to live in the middle of Gaza right now, and something has to be done. I think that's what President Trump has made very clear.
Well, there's also discussion of opening up the Rafah crossing to head into the Sinai, where there's massive amount of land for the number of people that are at Rafah. So there are a number of different alternatives. In the meeting today, however, the real fireworks had to do with the International Criminal Court, which, as you know, is a kangaroo court. It is corrupt, and they have condemned and sanctioned and gone after Netanyahu. They've gone after American soldiers. We've had bipartisan legislation attacking that. It passed the House in a bipartisan way. And in the Senate, Chuck Schumer blocked it. And that became a major contention point in this discussion because Schumer was in the meeting, Republicans were in the meeting, and Netanyahu was in the meeting. And we need to make sure that the so-called International Criminal Court is sanctioned fully, and we need to get that passed and signed into law.
Yeah, they condemned Netanyahu as a criminal at that court and got a lot of pushback for it. Thank you very much, Senator. We will be unfolding this huge story, a lot of potential in it for a shakeup in the Middle East. Thank you. Always good to see you, Senator.
Thank you.